Didn't have to work today. I'm pretty much self-employed, so um, I just do odd jobs and just really focus on my well-being. And my energy has been fluctuating. It's been low. So basically, since this past over a year now, my lymph nodes have been swollen right on my right inguinal and my left inguinal here, and it's been I don't know, like I said, the symptoms have been low energy, get weird itches here and there. My sleep's been erratic, but it's always been like that. I'm not sure if it has to do with this or not. So there's no STDs, there's no infections, there's nothing. But those who don't know, our lymphatic system is actually, think of it as the sewer system of our body. It pumps out all our toxins. And the thing is, it doesn't really have a pump like the heart that pumps. Um, so it is it the thing that pumps it and it helps to pump it is movement, walking, any type of qigong, dry brushing actually helps also. A good diet, of course, and yeah, having a healthy gut that'll be able to process toxins and have healthy metabolism to be able to process all these toxins and to remove waste from our system. With that being said, like I said, so the other thing that causes these things could be cancer, could be lymphoma. And tomorrow I have an appointment to get it checked out to see what's going on, to see if I'm going to get a biopsy to see if it's cancerous or not. And this is another reason why being healthy and following a healthy lifestyle will assist in removing all these toxins, in healing, in gaining clarity. Um, that's another symptom that I be having is lack of focus, lack of clarity sometimes. Especially a lot of us that come from addiction and severe trauma. So we get hardwired to whatever survival tactics that we used to survive our environment. Based on what we learned, based on our surroundings, and our actions. So but the thing is, the beauty is that we can rewire our brain. We can learn new things, and we can let go of old ways of being and old ways of surviving, and actually start thriving in in um in stress. Um, like for us that come from violence or whatever, it's kind of funny, but for me personally, sometimes like being around, not as much now, but at first, just being around calm situations gave me anxiety. Gave me anxiety. Like I always had to be wanting to look out for something. Even when I was driving, I was like constantly looking in my rear view mirror. Am I being followed? Like way to the max until it turned to like severe paranoia. So even when I wasn't doing any of that stuff, I noticed that those that those ways of being continue to follow me even to this day. Not as much now that I'm aware of it. So now what I do is I just talk myself out of it. Is like, is it true? Like, why would it? And then I just ask, and just question what I think. And then by doing that, then what I'm feeling starts getting regulated. The more I breathe, the more I question, the more I decide. Um, so the way I like to another metaphor is for us to schedule and really is because we've been like really being puppeted by the puppet master, whether it be addictions, whether it be anger, whether it be sex addiction, whether it be whatever it may be. Those things are pulling the strings and deciding what we do and what we don't do. And once we get off these drugs, once we detox, once we start clearing our mind, getting healthy, it can be difficult to decide what to do, because there's nobody telling us. There's nothing pushing us towards it, you know, especially after you come off of like a major spiritual awakening or something where you lose faith in your old life. Me coming from drug dealing, so I almost lost. I just totally lost my faith in money and gave up on everything. Like right now, it's even difficult to work because I have like this calling to do something else, and it has to do with art. It has to do with this right here, with me expressing myself, with me sharing my heart, with me sharing my pain, in a way, in a sense, and how I'm dealing with it, and how I'm not ending it and taking my life or ending up in prison. Because I do go through rage, and I do go through tons of self-doubt. And what I'm learning is just to trust my heart, man. And what I mean by that is whatever brings me joy. Sitting down and painting, sitting down and drawing, sitting down and carving, sitting down and molding clay, sculpting. All that brings me joy. Walking, exercising, that brings me joy. Sharing with people and loving to hear that feedback when somebody gets an aha moment because I broke something down and shared something of my experience that lights up their day. Because really, I've lost so much in everything that my excuses are so valid, and they haunt me. Trust me, they haunt me every day. That it's easy to give up. But the joy that these other activities bring me are giving me a why. And it gives me a reason to exist. Even though my children do not recognize me as their father, I know through epigenetics and through vibration and through the power of now, what I do now affects the future. Because we're creating it now. And the future are our children. So as we raise our vibration through joy, it's affecting them, even without them knowing it. And it'll help them in their future decisions and in their awareness by what we do now consistently, by how we feel, how we think, and how we break our karmic cycles, thus releasing them from their cycles. You feel me? So I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope this helps. And I hope to be sharing more. And if anybody has any questions, reach out, man. Comment. I'm also on Instagram, FrankVia15. And yeah, man, let's share and let's communicate. If there's anything that you would like to know, just hit me up, I'm also you could also email me at FrankVia FRAKIE @gmail.com. If any questions or if anybody needs help or if we just want to link up, you know what I mean? And I'm also have a partnership in a superfood company that it's actually helping me to live and to thrive. And Sober Seeds is my discount code that you could use to get $50 off a $75 purchase. Visit at the holisticjusticeleague.com for product info and how to join the team. And anybody who uses the Sober Seeds code or becomes a brand partner using my code, we become a team. We could create our own Zoom links and rise, man, and lift each other up. You know what I mean? Create that community that's where if you're not feeling like you can associate, or you don't feel the love when you go out there to these circles or these communities, or if you're going to your mental health or 12 step, and you don't feel it, because that's what happened to me. I went to NA, AA, but it just, I don't know, I just had to find something different, and I'm still kind of searching. And really what it's teaching me is that I just need to sit back and allow it to happen. You know what I mean? And just give what I got and share, and hopefully other people can share, because that's how I did it, is by listening to those 20-year stories, the 18 years, the 10 years, the 5 years, the 6 months. And little by little I just clung on. you know so have a blessed day. Love you all.